discuss the antics of pro athletes, sports politics, and everything in between. No sport nor athlete is off limits. Now, get you a pitcher of wine and enjoy the show. Here are your hosts, Lene and Linnell Fletcher, aka the Fletcher Twins. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a brand new episode of A Picture's Worth 1,000 Words podcast. It's your girl, Nelly Nell.
And it's your girl, Nay. What it do, boo?
That's right. And tonight I am sipping on my red wine as usual. What do you have?
I got a little bit of your red wine because I ran out of my wine. So I only got a little bit because I don't drink red wine. So
It's good. You'll have good sleep
might not
tonight.
even finish it.
You'll have good sleep tonight. Anyway, let's just get right into it. This weekend we had a kids party that we went to at Curly's house. Shout out to Curly. And it was a good party. I was just not mad, but they didn't have any chaser for the vodka, y'all. So I didn't drink any alcohol at the party. So I just had to look at the kids. But the food was good. The food is always good at Haitian parties. Y'all should go there. So how was the party to you?
It was good. The food was good.
Okay. And then Sunday, y'all went to the Dolphins game. The Dolphins played the Patriots. So how was that experience?
I like going to that game in particular because number one, I'm a Patriots is my team, but number two, it's a lot of Patriots fans that either come down here or that's already here, and we show up in like swarms. Okay, it was like 5 like buses of letting off Patriot fans.
Really?
From wherever, yeah, we had to walk past them. And then, so we met up with Joe friends and did tailgating for a little bit, but we didn't stay too long because I told Joe I want to see the kickoff. They be going in after the game starts. No, I want to see the kickoff. So yeah, I'm gonna post some of the videos I took on our page because we were right in the end zone. So the first touchdown that the Patriots made, I got a good view. I got a really good video for that.
Nice. I can't wait till I go to the Jets game, but that's all the way in December. That's like December 17th. I'm gonna go to that game. So I'm excited about that. Hopefully it's playoff implications in that game for both teams. And this past weekend was Halloween. We forgot to tell y'all happy Halloween, y'all, on our last episode. But that's our favorite holiday, as you guys know. So we didn't party this year too hard, but I did have a PG-13 work holiday party at work throughout the whole day. I dressed up as Wednesdays, if you got from the Addams Family, but also the modern version of Wednesday on the new Netflix show titled Wednesday. If y'all want to see them pictures, go to my page. I didn't do the dance. I wanted to do all of the dance, but I didn't learn it in time. But I think I look really good. I made my hair look very like I literally was the black version of her. I look exactly like her at the prom. So if y'all want to go check out those pictures, go check those out. Nate, you were Little Red Riding Hood. How did you like that? Your butt was sitting up in the skirt.
That's because so this was Nell's costume, but since she had two and I hadn't got one, I just took that one. And she bought a tutu that goes under it, right? That's what it's called, a tutu, but it wasn't long enough, y'all. So it literally just looked like my butt was huge and it just looked awkward. But when I took the pictures, I took it out so it wouldn't look so awkward. But it was cute. I liked it.
That was cute. And then we went to my old church, Potential. Shout out to Potential in Cooper City. Go visit if y'all ever in Cooper City. Their annual trunk or treat. It was a lot of people as usual. A lot of great costumes. I seen a couple Wednesdays out there, a couple mermaids. It was great, and the kids got a lot of candy. So that's what we did for Halloween. Y'all tell us what y'all did in the comments below. And this upcoming weekend, it's a pretty much nothing weekend for me. I'm gonna do some laundry because my laundry basket is overflowing. But y'all got a wedding on Sunday.
Yeah, on Sunday, which is weird because I mean I can't even get drunk, y'all. I can't get drunk. I got to go to work the next morning. That's why I don't understand people have events on Sunday. I know it's cheaper than Friday and Saturday, but come on, y'all. I gotta go to church too. What y'all doing?
But yeah, let's get to our around the league segment. So breaking news, everybody know by now, James Harden was traded to the Clippers. This is like his 13th game and 13th team in 3 seasons. Like James Harden, I'm gonna need you to find a home, okay? I know his real estate agent is making money because everywhere he go, he buy a house, y'all, or at least rent, and they still make commission off of that. Speaking of that, I still gotta reply to my realtor because she texted me yesterday and I have yet to respond. Anyway, in his Bucks debut, our boy Dame Dollar dropped 39 points. So kudos to Dame Dollar. Tyson Fury defeated MMA star Francia Ngannou by split decision in his crossover boxing debut. And a lot of people say Fury didn't win, that the other man won. And you can see a lot of people posted pictures of them two the day after. And Fury, the one, looked like he was in the fight. The other man don't look like he was in the fight. Fury had like a black eye and everything. It was a lot of controversy with that split decision, but they saying they just gave it to Fury because it's Fury and everybody know who he is. But yeah, whatever. Adam Johnson unfortunately died during a hockey game in England. He's a hockey player, and he got literally slit in the throat with somebody's skate on the opposing team. He did play 13 games in the NHL, so rest in peace to him. And that's a terrible way to go. Got slit in the throat. I never even thought that. I never even thought of that happening, but now that it happened, I would be scared to play.
I
Like, what
always thought
in
about
the
getting
air in the
cut with
first place?
I always thought about getting cut with skates. I always wondered, could you really get cut, or is it something special they do where it can only make you slide on the glass? But
They
now
need to
I
invent that.
know.
They need to invent that where you can still skate, but not harm people, because those are knives.
And also, they fight in hockey all the time. I'm surprised this hasn't happened before. Is this the first case it is?
I believe it's the first case, and when they fight in hockey, they throwing fists. They not throwing feet.
But I'm saying, like, because people be falling down and stuff, and somebody can step on somebody's arm.
But rest in peace to him, because that's terrible. Jason Kelsey wants the NFL to get rid of turf after his brother had a non-contact slip on the turf. His brother is Travis. And a lot of people have been saying, because after Aaron Rodgers got hurt, a lot of people have been saying y'all need to get rid of turf, get real grass, get real grass. So
Is
hopefully
this
they
the
do
other
that.
brother that plays for the
Hmm?
Phillies? Is that the brother that plays for Philly or no? Okay.
Yeah. And the Raiders fired head coach Josh McDaniel, and they fired their GM. Y'all, it's 2 job openings if y'all want to apply. 2 job openings, okay? And let's just get to our first story of the day. It's about a robbery. Yes, a robbery. So Colorado's locker room was robbed during their UCLA game, right? So a lot of jewelry was stolen, thousands of dollars worth of jewelry, and is calling on the NCAA and the Rose Bowl to reimburse them. At least 5 of their players claim to be victims of the robbery. In another incident, if you guys remember in 2021, Deion's team, when he was at Jackson State, various items in their locker room were stolen, but they were quickly recovered and returned to Deion Sanders. So what are your thoughts on this? Should the players be reimbursed? Do you think someone is targeting Deion Sanders or sending him a message? Or should the players just leave their jury at home? Why y'all bring the jury to a game? Your thoughts?
Sound like an inside job to me.
Of
Um,
course.
I mean it on somebody on the Colorado team. Meaning one of them players or one of them coaches knows something. You can't tell me you don't know nothing. Because I'm not a criminal or a robber, burglar, but who would think that jury would be in the locker room? Because I wouldn't even think that. First of all,
Me.
I thought most of them wear their jewelry on the field anyway, because every time I see running up and down, I see the necklace and the earrings. So it had to be an inside job. And they probably was like, yeah, they know when they're gonna be in the locker room and when they're not gonna be. It had to be somebody with access to the locker room.
That's what I was thinking. And I'm like, I know them ring cameras for the houses, but don't y'all got a ring camera on the campus? Somebody saw something. They saw it and recorded it. It's cameras everywhere nowadays, so you can't tell me that nobody ain't see nothing. And I can't just walk on a campus, even a freaking community college campus, and go into a locker room. I can't do it. They gonna stop me and say, "Where you think you going?" Okay,
Yeah.
I need some ID. So it's definitely either an inside job. I was thinking inside from the other team or the Rose Bowl, whatever they was playing. I wasn't thinking for Colorado, but that's a good point. Somebody don't like Travis Hunter. They don't like that Sanders son is the quarterback. Okay. Somebody is following Deion Sanders and Travis Hunter. Okay. I'm putting him in there too. But yeah, do you think the Rose Bowl or somebody need to reimburse them for their jury, or they should just leave their jury at home? Like, what you doing?
I think they should do a police report, of course, list the item. But what happens when, like, a regular person, like, say, for instance, somebody's house get burglarized, they do the police report, list the items and how much it costs. If they never find it, they never get reimbursed. So it is what it is. Y'all got.
Not they got, but remember that homeless man stole my phone?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get it back either, or reimbursed. I don't even think they look for it because if it was under a certain amount, like if it's under like what $500, $1,000, they don't look for it.
Yeah, they gotta take the L on that one. Keep your jury at home next time.
That's crazy, and not. But I hope nobody's trying to send Dion a message like they stopped winning 3 weeks ago. They not winning no more, y'all. Y'all can cut it out now, okay? Cut it out.
That's
Anyway, let's go to our next story, which is this is the big story or whatever. This is why I'm gonna go hard this episode. Times is hard, y'all. Cause in the first story, people gotta rob because of the economy. They gonna pawn them things. You be watching that pawn shop show. What can you get for a diamond necklace or some watches?
They could get a lot, especially if it's a expensive watch. But also, there's been episodes where people have pawned stolen stuff, and so if the owners can come back and prove that that is theirs, they get it back. So yeah, they need to check out them local pawn shops over there, and maybe they stuff in there.
All the way in California, you flew back to California to check out your pawn shop? Cause they in Colorado. You flew back? Okay. Okay, next story. Like I was saying, times is hard, y'all. People got to do what they got to do. So I need your opinion on this because everybody been giving theirs, so we got to give our 3 cents as well. Okay. So OnlyFans shocker. So former NBA player, and I looked him up. He was the first overall pick. Okay. So former NBA player Joe Smith and his wife argue over the wife's surprise OnlyFans account, right? So the wife recorded an argument with her husband, Joe Smith. In the video, all you guys can hear, the wife said, "Her is my body, my choice." The wife wasn't remorseful at all. The wife claimed, "You knew who I was before we got married," and then Joe replied, "Yes, before." So everybody saw that, but then like a day or two after, she did address it on TMZ Sports, so it was an updated interview, and she said something about depression. I think she was alluding to that he's in a depression because he's not making as much money anymore. She said she was an adult video star before, and she had to make an executive decision because her man wasn't taking the lead, and they had financial troubles. So what are your thoughts on this? Should the wife have informed or communicated with the husband before she got the page? Is this a valid reason for a divorce? Why do you think she even recorded the argument? Should he do more to make more money? Did he try to turn a whore into a housewife? How far would you go to keep up your lifestyle? And a lot of people think this was a hoax just to promote her OnlyFans page. So you can answer those questions. Start off with should the wife have communicated this with him prior to making her page?
Yeah, so first, before I get to the questions, I want to also add on her TMZ. I want to give a little bit of background. So on her TMZ interview, she said that he had left, and she think like he was staying with his sister, so he's no longer in the marital home. The marital home. That's what we said in the industry. Um, and also I had heard that over his NBA career, he made $60 million, which is a lot of money, right? That's a lot of money. Especially like I don't even think because I don't have expensive taste, I don't think I'd be able to spend that in a lifetime.
Me neither.
So I'm like, what was he doing? What was he doing? But it turns out that he made some bad investments, and that's the
I
quickest
heard
way
that.
to lose a lot of money. That
I heard he made bad investments. Yeah.
yeah, that's the quickest way to lose a lot of money. So that's what had happened. But also
You sure he didn't invest with DJ Envy real estate scheme?
that Ponzi scheme, I don't know. But so supposedly he was now in the building back up stage. So he was building back up. And you know that building back up stage is like when you growing your hair out as a boy, it's rough. It don't look good. It's hard, y'all. I'm still in the building up. I'm currently in the building up stage myself. Okay. I'm still building up, y'all. So I know how it is.
When
Anyway,
the braids just stop right here, when the braids be stopping right here, they ain't got no length yet.
they ain't got
Okay.
no pull. They ain't got no pull. It's rough out there. So yeah, I do definitely think she should have communicated with him beforehand, but not for permission though, just to let him know, yeah, I'm doing this. We gotta do something because the math ain't mathing, and I'm not about to downgrade. So she definitely should have told him that this is what she was gonna do. And in the video, I remember her saying, it's just me. It's not not like she's sleeping with somebody else. It's just her. So I guess she just fondling herself. I don't know. But
That's funny.
and yeah, and so yeah, she made an executive decision because he was taking too long. Like we need it, that you can make a lot of money off of OnlyFans in a quick amount of time.
Quickly, yes.
So she should have told him. I don't think she should have had the argument online though, because first of all, and I am a sports fan, but I didn't know who Joe Smith was before this. So you could have kept that to yourself. You could have kept that to yourself, girl. Is this a valid reason for divorce? I think it is. No, I don't think her not telling him is. I think her doing it, continuing to do it if he doesn't want her to, is a valid reason. That's what I think is.
Okay, before you go to the next questions, I'm gonna answer the first two as well. So I think and this is the problem with marriages and relationship in general in the first place. People don't know how to communicate. Like, why you going behind your husband back and doing that? Anything. Forget that it's an OnlyFans page and the sexual. Anything, any big decision, big purchase, just big anything you discuss with your partner. Right? And the video she was so disrespectful, like how she talked to him. And
That's
I'm like, before this whole argument, they had problems already because they don't know how to talk to each other. And you could tell by the argument, she didn't give two F's what he was saying. It's in the way I didn't like it. Like, girl, you stretching 60's door. You 60 and you still acting like you 15. Like she did. I hope she didn't post that video to try to make herself feel good or think people were gonna be on her side. Like, no, that's trash. You need to learn how to communicate because you 85 now and you sounding like you 25. Like, stop. And use some of that money you making to do something to your face, okay? Because Nelly just turned 49 and he looked 19,
he
okay?
turned 49. I thought he turned
And he looked
49.
19.
He looked good. He about to be 50.
That's what I'm saying. He's stretching 50 and look like he going to high school, okay? And the second, is this a valid reason for a divorce? I wouldn't say this particular incident is a valid reason, but clearly they got issues and they had it before this. And I think one of the main issues is communication. If they're not going to therapy and not learning how to talk to each other, they should get a divorce because they're going to be unhappy. Why be in an unhappy marriage? At least she's unhappy. Then you need to leave and be by your lonesome. And my third question, we can both chime in on this. Why was she That's the most reason I'm upset is because she was recording this. Like, how old are you? Why we got to be in a group chat? We didn't click accept to the invitation. People should have to accept being in a group chat, okay? I didn't invite this into my life. I don't want to see it. I don't know y'all, and I don't care. But for her to record it is so childish and stupid.
Yeah, I didn't like that part also. But one thing you said earlier about like how she was talking to him, you could tell she doesn't respect him. And that's true because a lot like sometimes women are angry because and they take it out on their spouse because like say in her instance, he probably was paying all the bills at one point. Now she got to come out of her Chanel pocket to pay some of the bills, and she's probably angry and resentful. So yeah, she probably did lose some respect for him because he can't do what he was doing beforehand, and it's
But
taking.
that's what a wife does. A wife holds you down just like a husband holds you down. Every y'all not always gonna be like this. Sometimes you're gonna have to pick up more of the slack. Sometimes he is. But I guess she
She
picking
ain't
up more of the
signed up for
slack by
that.
showing her back.
She ain't signed up for that. Yeah, this is her picking up her slack. This is what she's doing. Y'all want to live in a shack or y'all want to live in this condominium, penthouse?
And
Which
also
is
in that
it?
TMG video, she mentioned about they got two homes, and on one of them she had an eviction notice, or she don't want to get an eviction notice. Why y'all got two homes and it's just y'all two?
Mm,
Like,
mm,
I was just talking to a coworker the other day. So it's him, his wife, and they got two kids, but they got a 6-bedroom house in Boca Raton. What for?
mm,
Why? And he said, yeah, he gonna downsize. And I'm like, what you trying to, thank you, you need to downsize. What you got 6 rooms for and 6 bathrooms? He said 6 rooms, 6 bathrooms, a pool in the backyard, like a little tiki bar stuff, patio area in the back. And I'm like, that's just a waste of money at this point, especially when both of his kids about to go to college. You need to downsize to a 2-bedroom condo.
mm.
Anyway, so should he do more to make more money? I heard he's giving private basketball lessons wherever he is. I don't know how much money that's making.
I mean, it depends on if you have a lot of clientele, then he can make a lot of money from that. But she wanted like he should have thought of. I don't understand. Like if then Jay-Z and somebody else also said this. Like if you can't buy something twice, you shouldn't be buying it at all. It like I feel like he put all his money in these investments and didn't save none. Or didn't just have something for a rainy day. And if he did, they done ran out. Meaning you saw yourself running out and you wasn't you the math ain't mathing. Like you got to do something. This is her way of contributing. What are you doing, sir? Cause you teaching little Timmy how to do a jump shot for 1 hour a week is not gonna pay these bills.
Not one, not 1 hour a week. Oh my God. Um, I don't know if he should do more to make money. I think this is the problem. People get married for the wrong reasons, right? Because she explained in that TMZ video that she was over in another country doing her thing, trying to be a singer, making her own money and video star, whatever, whatever. And she came over here. So thinking he was a hustler like she was, and he was going to keep up his NBA and all that and all that. But sometimes in life, you got to downgrade, and there's nothing wrong with downgrade. I'd rather downgrade and be able to pay my bills than try to keep up with the Joneses and have an eviction notice on the door. Like, it's nothing wrong with downgrading. I don't understand. Like, at least you can pay your bills. But I don't think he need to do more to make more money. What he need to do is sign him divorce paper and get another lady that's with him for him and not with him for the lifestyle. Cause
Mm.
she said she wanted to keep her lifestyle, but why? Who for what? You 85. Ain't nobody checking for you. Ain't
Oh.
nobody checking for you. Okay. Next question. And this has been a question for ages. Can you turn a whore into a housewife? Did he trying to turn a whore into a housewife?
That's crazy because so she was like a porn star. Is that what you saying?
That's what adult video. So I guess that's what it is.
I don't even. It's crazy because I don't know how these porn stars like I don't know what guy or girl will want to marry a porn star.
He
Like,
obviously did.
to me, that's crazy. Like, I can't. But so no, I don't think if you're an adult entertainer that you a whore because it's just your job. It's just work. It's not like you walking the streets or
Not walking the street.
even that's not really it because you kind of get paid. That's a job too.
So
Um,
what? So question is what? Because I have a definition. What is your definition of a whore? And not and audience, we're not saying it's a bad thing. It's just a word. I don't care if you're a whore or not. What's your definition?
my definition is sleeping with, with multiple people around a lot of people, sleeping with a lot of people around the same
Okay.
time frame.
Okay, that's my definition. Like today, you sleeping with Tim. Tomorrow, might net. Then Wednesday,
Like
Tyler.
if
Tuesday,
you gotta
Taylor.
get
Yeah.
like if you gotta get a DNA test to figure out who your baby daddy is, then you a whore. That's my
Now, I don't know about that because it can be 3. It can be 3 weeks apart, and you still don't know. It can be three
that's
weeks
too
apart. I'm talking about
close.
like,
That's
huh?
still too close. You supposed to wait at least a month. If when your period come on, then that's the being like, okay, I can go start sleeping with somebody else.
That's funny. I have a story about that. I had to tell this boy to wait till my period come on. But I think it's just like yeah, like you said, sleeping with constant people, and men can be whores too. Men sleeping with women constantly, like whatever, whatever. But I think yeah, I think he probably when he was fresh in the league or whatever, he saw her, he was intrigued by her, he probably slept with her because she was a porn star. Sex was probably good, and then he probably be like, you don't gotta do this no more. I do this. And you know it's a lot of men that be like in the strip club and stuff like that, be like, you don't gotta do this, I take care of you. That's probably how he was, and he took care of the wrong girl. You need to go find you a humble girl that ain't about all that life, that don't care about nothing. Save somebody in the hood that need to be saved, sir.
You can't say somebody that don't want to be saved like that man on Jason Leary.
Can't say nobody that don't want to be saved. And she didn't want to be saved. She just wanted that money. Talking about she going back. Because they look like they had a decent sized house. Like what? I just don't understand. Keep up with the Joneses. But whatever. How far would you go to keep up your lifestyle? Would you do OnlyFans? Would you do prostitution? Or would you work at fast food
What
places?
I what I will do, because I thought about this before, y'all, on many of occasions. Okay. What I would do is what most people, normal people would do, and that's I would Uber, DoorDash, Lyft. I would do those type of things, the Amazon, whatever they call it, because Joe did it sometimes. I would do those type of side hustles, not an OnlyFans. No.
But you know, OnlyFans are not just is not just sexual content. You could just put pictures of your feet. You could put people cook on there. It's a lot of fetishes that people are paid $2.99 a month for just to see you doing something. I might need to start me an OnlyFans of when I do my hair because people like seeing people do hair. They be getting a lot of views on Instagram. Or I can do it on this one girl be videotaping herself sleep all night and she make a lot of money just for people watching her sleep. Like so it's stuff like that you could do for fast money, but yeah, hers was sexual content. I don't think people want to see 85-year-old Pete, but
No.
okay. And do you think because a lot of people commented saying this was all fake and this whole thing is just to promote her OnlyFans, and I'm pretty sure she got a lot more subscribers now. And that their acting was to be worthy.
Oh, first of all, Tubi, all they movies not bad, y'all. We seen
That's
like 3 movies on Tubi and they weren't that bad. Now the
true.
acting wasn't good. The acting wasn't that great, but like the plot and stuff was good. But
Yeah.
what was the question?
Do
Okay,
you think this was just to promote?
it probably was because you know how some famous people be called like Britney Spears and the Kardashians, they be calling paparazzi telling them where they gonna be at and then be acting all surprised and stuff. Why they never catch them with no makeup on? Y'all ever thought about that? Anyway, yeah, so it probably was to promote it. And yeah, I'm pretty sure people got curious and was like, let me see what she doing. Let me pay this little $5.99. And yeah, she probably did get a lot of new
New
subscribers.
subscribe. That's crazy. I hope it's not, because I wouldn't do that, but I'm not. If it was just to promote her OnlyFans and he was involved in it, I guess if you need more money, do that. But because I didn't even know who she or he was, like you said before this thing, and it's just I really for my sake, because I be thinking about this. Some of the stuff be getting to me, like when I be watching 2020 and be getting to my heart. So I do hope for this sake that this was planned by them, because the disrespect in that first video was unbelievable. Like I cannot, like it was so disrespectful. Like I
Yeah.
didn't like the way she was talking to him, and she was like, "Okay, now you know, like what you gonna do about it?" And I'm like, "Bruh, like this is like if it, I really hope this was a hoax, but if it wasn't, he needed to divorce her. Like, I'm not, why would I stay for that? I'm not staying, because that's literally how they talk. Like, you can tell that that's normal.
First of all, we don't know how outside of the camera how he talked to her. Like a lot of times, a woman just not gonna up and disrespect the guy, especially if they doing what they supposed to be doing. Okay, so I mean that part I ain't have a problem with that.
That's crazy. I had a serious problem with the way she was talking to him. It was just so nonchalant. Like, what you gonna do about it? It is what it is.
But
I'm
like, what
making
can he
money.
do? I mean, he could get a divorce, but like, if she making money and keeping up their lifestyle, I mean, he might as well just be her manager. Be a,
Mm,
like, what you doing?
not be the manager. Anyway, yeah, that's all we got to say about that. But yeah, that was a wild story. When I saw that, I was just like, whoa, like really? Like really? But hey, make it how you make it. So let's get into some of our, oh,
Wait, I wanted to shout out, since it was Halloween, I should have said this earlier, but I want to shout out Kerry Washington. She dressed up as the fastest woman in the world, Sha'Carri Richardson, and she did a good job at it, y'all. She did a good job. So go on her IG page and see it. It was
yeah,
cute.
she did do a good job. And some athletes did good too. I know one of the Jets players dressed up as Aaron Rodgers, and he had crutches on. It was so cute. Shaq was Jimmy Butler. He did the wig. The wig. It was funny. And then somebody else. It was it DeAndre something in the NBA. I want to say his name DeAndre. It was Taylor Swift.
Mhm.
So
Yeah. I saw that. I
it
saw
was really cute. So some of our NFL predictions for this weekend. Who you got for the Dolphins at the Chiefs? You know the Chiefs are my team, but I went for the Dolphins.
I went for the Chiefs only because they was home. If the Dolphins was playing at the stadium at down here, I would have went for them. But I went for the Chiefs, and then the Chiefs lose this week. The Chiefs got whooped this past week. So yeah, I don't think they're gonna lose twice in a row, especially if Taylor there. So Taylor, I need you to come to the game. I got money on that game. Thank you.
Cowboys at Eagles. Who did I want to say I went for the Eagles just because they're home, but that's gonna be a good game.
Yeah, it always is.
Yeah, okay. And then Bills at Bengals. I went. That's the game Demar got hurt at, right? So this is the first time he's coming back to Cincinnati. So I want to say I went for the Bills. I think I went for the Bills.
I believe I did too. Yeah.
And Chargers at my Jets. I went for the Jets. I'm holding on strong. The Jets be winning by the thinnest. It be God out there on that field for the Jets, y'all. Because we weren't supposed to win last week against the Giants. We weren't supposed to do it.
Mhm.
Okay? But I went for the Jets.
Me too.
Okay, cool. So the highlight of the week, I just want to highlight our alma mater, Florida State University. We are undefeated, 8-0, and we are number 4 in the AP poll. So kudos to Florida State University. Keep it up, and hopefully we'll be in the national. If we be in the national championship, y'all ain't gonna be able to tell me nothing. I went to school. I got a degree there. Okay, y'all ain't gonna tell me nothing. But anyway, that is all for our episode for this week. Tune in next week, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Hey y'all, thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of A Picture is Worth 1,000 Words with yours truly, the Fletcher Twins. Make sure you join us every week and rate, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit up our email at podcast.1000words@gmail.com with any questions or topics you'd like to hear us cover. Also, check us out on IG at the Fletcher Twins and Facebook at A Picture is Worth 1,000 Words.